Good morning. Well, after a week's holiday, which was very nice, what are we doing? Well, it's Sunday morning, got back yesterday, so it was time to have a bit of a wander in the woods. Now this morning, it was raining hard, and the forecast for all day is rain off and on, thunderstorms this afternoon. I thought it would be a good opportunity to test out, some of my not necessarily waterproof, showerproof gear, shall we say, just to see, quite how good it is. I haven't been out in enough bad weather to test it properly. Of course, sod's law. I get to the woods, sun's trying to come out. So this might just turn into a walk in the woods. Who knows? Now, what am I actually using? This jacket. This could be a bit of an awkward video. It's got no tripod today. It's all freehand using the selfie camera. So, yeah, this jacket, which is a bit odd because I never intended to buy it. To tell you the story really quickly, I was looking for a pair of sort of insulated combat trousers to use for winter camping. I bought them online, I think it was from eBay, late one night after several beers, and didn't really read the description. So to my surprise, when my trousers turned up, the matching jacket turned up with it. I didn't realise, but I mean the trousers were a sensible price. The fact that I got a jacket thrown in for free, essentially, bonus. And I didn't know how much I use it. I absolutely love this jacket. I wear it so much. It's basically a rip-off of one of those bearskin, the bearskin hoodie type stuff, but made in China and considerably cheaper. Even the cuffs and that sort of thing, the fasteners are exactly the same as the bearskin ones. Multiple pockets, sleeves, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's the jacket I'm using, my surprise jacket, which has turned into actually one of my favourite jackets. The trousers, this is going to be difficult. These combats are actually like the ones that I ordered when I got this jacket. My ones that come with this jacket are the same colour as this, although you'll never see me wear them together because it looks a bit weird. It just does. But the trousers are brilliant as well, which made me buy a second pair, which is where these darker ones come into play. So I've got two pairs of these. They are like fleece lined, got all the normal multiple pockets, but it's made out of this same sort of showerproof material. Quite how waterproof. I've never been out in torrential rain for ages and ages to see whether it would eventually come through, but I've certainly been out in showers and stuff and never got wet. So they work in that respect. But yeah, come out today to test them both. Bloody sun's come out. Isn't it always the way? Right, let's carry on walking a bit further. Well, I've only been going about 20 minutes. I'm struggling already. Bloody medication. Pissing stuff. So, I'm going to take 5 on that bench, have a bit of a breather, and then move on. I might feel a bit crappy, but it's not keeping me indoors. Won't beat me. Right, I think I'm going the right direction. I don't really know this wood very well. I've been here a couple of times over the years, but not for a long time. How much water we got laying here? It's been dry for weeks and weeks and weeks. And we had a bit of rain last night. It must have rained harder and for longer than I thought, for that much to gather. Well, it looks like we're back to a main path, because I can't remember where the car is. It's here somewhere, but let's face it, you can't really get lost in the UK, can you? Woodland's not big enough. Alright, we've got a signpost, but that don't look like that's going to be much help. Yeah, so basically, footpaths go in every direction. So we could go that way, or that way. That's where I've just come from. I think that way is towards the car. Looking at the sun, and I know the car's on the south side, that would make more sense. So I'm going to go that way. Hooray! I can see the car park. Good job too. I'm about knackered. Right, seeing as I couldn't really film what I set out to film at all, which was this jacket and trousers, what I will do is I will jump in the car and nip home and take them off and film a bit of an overview for you at home. Well, that's the plan, unless something else bloody goes wrong. I'll see you in a minute. Right, I'm back home. This is the jacket. We've got two quite large chest pockets, toggles inside. Also got access little holes here for leads if you wanted your phone inside with earphone cables going up through. Got little access ports in there. You can gather the bottom to fit. Got drawstrings. Good size pocket here, top of the arm. It's big enough to put my phone in. That's no problem. And like I said earlier, got the gathering things for the cuffs there, just like the bearskin ones. If you look at one of their adverts. Opposite side, more or less the same size pocket at the top, but it has got a small sleeve pocket on the bottom of the left arm here. I tend to stick like car keys and things like that in there. It's quite a handy sort of size. Top of the jacket here, it's got all sorts of tensioners, and if you undo this velcro, it has got quite a generous hood, which of course you can use these tensioners to, you know, cinch it down. Inside, it's like a micro fleece, a bit like a microfiber towel, that sort of thing. It is very warm, seeing as it's not particularly thick or heavy. So yeah, quite impressed with that, seeing as it's not necessarily what I wanted or what I ordered. I've had it a couple of years. It's the one that normally comes on holidays and things with me because it packs fairly small. Doesn't weigh too much, but it's warm and it's, you know, semi-waterproof. Right, let's have a look at the trousers. Right, well this is what I actually set out to purchase when I got the jacket. They're nice, they're fleece lined like the jacket, incredibly warm. Same sort of material on the outside. As I say, waterproof to a degree. Certainly for a shower and that sort of thing it's fine, or as I've been using them, going through wet undergrowth, you don't get your legs soaked. Top end, you've just got two traditional large pockets. This one's got a little key hanger or whatever else you'd like to use that for. On the thighs, you've got these small pockets here, which are quite useful. I put pen knives and stuff in like that in there sometimes when I'm going out. And on each leg you do have a sort of traditional cargo pocket, which is huge, and also zipped. And this pocket goes from here right behind this smaller one as well. So the pocket's that wide by that deep. Decent size zip pocket on both sides, which is great. I tend, when I'm sort of, you know, in the woodlands, roughing it somewhere, I tend to put my wallet in there because it's out of the way. I'm not going to be sitting on it, and of course it's zipped, so I'm not going to lose it. On the back, well, I suppose the other thing, they're slightly padded on the knees, not massively, but a little bit on the knees there. On the back of them in this last section is elasticated, so they're actually quite a nice fit. You have got two big sort of normal bum pockets, but also they're a bit too big to call pen pockets. They're about sort of a finger and a half wide, and they go in quite a long way. So if you had, I I don't know, a small penknife, something like that, that you wanted to just tuck in a back pocket out of the way, but you didn't want to lose it in a deep pocket, you want easy access to it. It's got those as well. I've never used them, but someone I have an application for them, I'm sure. But both items, these trousers, so this is the second pair. I've got the lighter tan colour to go with the jacket. I think have been excellent for the price they are. I will try and find links for them. I've had them a long time, and I'm hoping they're still available, and I hope the links will still work. I'll have to look back through my eBay history to see if I can find them for you if you're interested in them. But they weren't expensive, no surprise there. Right, well that's that. Not the video I'd intended, not the ending that I'd intended. But never mind, at least I got out and had a walk, albeit I'm knackered and I wasn't out for long, but the sun's shining. Hey, could be worse, couldn't it? See you all soon.